lights, camera, action, and then some. Or lights, camera, yeah. Hello, everybody. Julie Marvin. Hello, welcome, dear. The Revealing Unknown. Blessings to you. I love you so much. Making the connection. Welcome. And I also want to be able to which one to what do you want to post? Mark wants to type something. Everybody, welcome to Markster. Miss Jones. I do want to do special shouts out to all the new people. The new people, the ones that don't have wrenches. Shouts out to you guys. I didn't notice it until I went over my comments. I don't know what he's doing. He's typing. One finger typing. Yep.
Julie, Julie, Julie.
Julie. Where is Shanna Honey?
Revealing Unknown, what's up?
We need some Shanna in our life. Shanna, where you at? I miss you. You ever talk to Shanna? Julie, you talked to Shanna lately? Mark typed that like 2 minutes ago. It just popped up.
Wow.
Yay! Making next connection. Yeah, we often do popcorn or Cheetos. We used to do back in the day. Coffee or tea, depending on if you're from here or the UK. And what else we used to do? Gummy bears. So yeah, grab your popcorn. It's gonna be a long road. Revealing Unknown, how are you, dear? It's nice to have you here as always. Julie Marvin is in the house. Oh, got the gummy bears. We also have ice cream somewhere around here. Oh, dog, I didn't get any chips, did I?
No, we did not.
I didn't get any chips. That sucks. Okay, y'all, I have some really raw footage that I want to show y'all. I'm just debating on. I keep hitting your chair. I'm debating on. I am doing very well. Thank you, Revealing. How are you? How's everybody? Julie, how are you and them grandbabies? Where's my Shanna Honey? APB out on right now. Shanna Honey sounds like Honey. That girl. Her. I want her here. I want to also, Shanna brought something to my attention yesterday, you guys, on my last live stream. That it's very possible that some of you thought that I done reneged and went back to not believing in Jesus Christ or the fact that he walked the face of the earth. This is not true. I may have misled you guys, and if I did, I'm so sorry. I still believe that he walked the face of the earth. Um, I was referring to the Pope and his son yellow seat that he sits in. I think that gotta turn that down. I was referring to the yellow seat being the SU in the color of the sun, which I think is blasphemy for him to sit in a yellow seat. I look at everything in biblical terms. I look at it metaphorically. So sometimes you may get a little confused, but yes, I believe that Jesus Christ, Yeshua, walked the face of the earth. Yes, indeed. So I want to clarify that. Uh, I took down some notes. Let's see. Oh, you guys who are Beth, Butterbud, and somebody else. My Facebook. I do have a Facebook. I've had a Facebook since 2008. I have been banned from Facebook for a couple of years now. So for you people who send me things on Facebook, I'll never receive it. Be sure to either email me, which is in the description, or hit me up in Hangouts. Yeah, so what, I don't know, I'm excited to see what you guys have done with my Stargate video, I'm assuming, and or photos. I want to see them. I want to see them. If you could possibly make a link in the Google Hangouts, no, I'm sorry, in the Google Photos, you can make albums and share the link. I would like to see it there. And I'd like to post it and talk about it, and I have no idea what it is. I don't know what you guys have done, but I'd love to see y'all's reference to the Stargate. You want to say anything?
Not yet.
While you guys are watching the Gospel of Thomas, I'm going to be doing some screenshots. Unfortunately, I was trying to teach this gentleman how to use KineMaster, and it's hard for us to get it loaded to the desktop. He don't want it loaded on his phone. So I was going to edit some entire videos for you guys, but this is what we're going to do while you guys are watching the Gospel Thomas. I'm going to be doing some screenshots of the unedited rare raw footage that I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to do some screenshots and I'm going to edit those. So yeah, we're going to go on about 2 hours here. So yeah, you're right about that. Get your popcorn, your tea, your coffee, your meat, your pillow, your blanket. Anything else?
Your dog.
Your dog. Yeah, y'all can say poor Sandy now because Sandy got in trouble today. Yeah. Revealing the mobster. Ooh, ah. Anybody else? If you're watching from afar, just check in, say hello. Because when I close out, sometimes there's like way more of you guys watching. Just check in and say hi. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. Don't watch from afar. Join the team. Get up in there. Get in my chat room.
Ask questions if you don't understand anything.
Yeah, lots of questions. I like questions. Questions are demanded. I'm hoping to see Chris Archer today, tonight, whatever, at some point. Because I think that his recent video that he put out was awesome, and it was right down to the truth, even though it got cut off somehow or another. Also, if you have a recent video, y'all know I'm bad about going to channels. So if y'all have a recent one that I'm going to make the playlist while we're doing this. So if I play your video tonight, I'm just going to add it to the playlist. Whoever comes in, if you got a recent video, let's get it. Let's get it. I know it's late. Some things you cannot help, right?
Right.
Right. Any questions? He does his edits are phenomenal, revealing, and people don't understand. And, some of you keep emailing me about certain, look, this is what it is. Chris Archer, Chief Strongbow, however you want to perceive it. If you don't know by now, please stop emailing me. I'm not going to give you any information that you cannot see right here on YouTube. Your emails are becoming really obsessive. So stop it. Figure it out all for yourself. It's really not that hard. Okay, hit the thumbs up. Oh yeah, be sure to do that. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. So, anybody find Shanna? I'm giving her demerits as we speak. Shanna Homie says like pony. And Rebecca G, where are you? Love you. Shout out to anybody. My best, my butterbud. Love y'all.
Shout out to Dr. Emails.
What?
A shout out to Dr. Emails.
Oh, Doctor. Yeah,
He's got great videos.
We've been talking about people who I don't know that he knows, and vice versa. So yeah, lots of shouts out to his subscribers, my subscribers.
Hello.
Hi.
Shanna Honey.
What?
I'm live.
Are you really?
Yep, waiting on you. You're like, I have the phone screen up to the people who are watching.
What?
I'm live and I'm requesting you.
Okay, well, I'll be here in 5 minutes. I got a weird on here.
Grab a beer, babe. I'll see you in a minute. Bye. Oh, she started to say something. I'm sorry, Shanna. Say, is there something? And who else do we missing? Giggles. Where you at, Giggles? You're a part of the posse. Yeah. I want to ask, making the connection. Where are you from? Or not from? Where are you stationary? I'd like to have an idea of people who are in the chat room where they're like at in the States or outside states, or can you reveal that to us? Julie, do you still watch Skywatcher? Let's just ask everybody. Revealing. I keep forgetting I can do this. Revealing on wants to know, Julie, do you still want a Skywatch holder? I mastered the final product. Look later on my community tab. I want to know what that is. Skywatcher holder. What's a Skywatcher holder? Oh, is it something that goes on the dash
I have no
or
idea.
something? What is that? Revealing? Come on, do tell.
I'm kind of curious myself.
What is that? Let's market that. A Skywatcher holder. It has to be easy for us to when we're skywatching. Maybe something a finger thing that goes in a holder. Reveal it. Revealing. TikTok.
You know, that's what I thought. I was thinking about that.
Free. Wow. There's Shanna. There's Moo Moo. Moo Moo, you're next on my list.
Hello,
But come
Coop.
get you. Hold your phone's hand. Wow. You need to market that for real. Or do you have a video on it revealing? Oh, I want to know what it looks like, and hey, let's do a commercial. Get it out there. Wow. Anywhere and walk away. I bet you they already have a version of it somewhere, but I bet his is a lot easier. You think? Maybe?
You have a pick on your community.
Well, you know, Shanna's tried to explain to me what the community is, and I still don't get it. So I don't know how to get to the community.
I can show you.
Okay, well, he can show me that. Shanna, how are you? Moo, how are you? Yay. I need to talk to Mattman. If Mattman comes about, because I would like to know what editor Mattman uses, because that might be easier for you. Mattman be kicking ass. And excuse me, YouTube. Mattman be killing it. You guys, I have some fabulous footage coming up. Y'all want to see one before we get started on the Gospel of Thomas? Or should we do Gospel of Thomas first? Or should I give him a sneak peek? What do you think, Markster?
Let's go.
On how to pay pictures in your YouTube community. Okay, I need to see that one. Yes, ma'am, I do. Maybe we'll just go here for a moment and let me see if I can just give y'all maybe a sneak peek. Let me pull it up before I screen share. Can't show the grandbaby. I get in trouble. How about this one? Oh, my camera does that, by the way. If I scheme over it, it'll show it in black and white. Do we do the 10-second or the 15-second one? Which one should we show them?
15 seconds.
That one. All right, so that's the one we'll do. I'm screen sharing now, you guys. I'm going to do that right now. Anybody else jumping in yet? Yes, me too, Moo Moo. The Gospel of Thomas is so close to my heart. And thanks to Shanna. Shanna, I've already cleared it up pretty much with everybody that I do believe in that Jesus Christ walked the face of the earth. But it's just something you said to me last night, and you as well, Julie. Last night during our conversation, y'all stated to me that I'm so emotional, or I can't even sing a song. We were listening to in the car, Jesus Take the Wheel. And I can't even hardly say his name without crying, like literally. And you guys helped me realize that it's the Holy Spirit. It's really got a hold to me. Yeah. And I'm feeling it. I'm loving it. And I'm a cry. Yeah, I cry a lot. Y'all gonna see me cry tonight. It's okay. Because I do believe that the Holy Spirit has a hold to me. And it has a lot to do with you, Shanna. So much love and respect. I do believe in Jesus Christ. I just want to clear that up. Okay. I still don't like that throne that the Pope sits on. And I'm still going, 11:11. I'm still going to do my research on that. And I'm still going to prove that I believe that it grows. Anything you want to say before?
I'm not sure if it grows or not. But I'm still on the fence on that.
Gotta agree to disagree. Got to, guys. If y'all don't agree to disagree, then you really don't have a friendship. For real. because you're gonna be judging each other for no reason.
I disagree with China on a lot of things.
Oh,
But I don't
yes.
say anything about it.
He can say all he wants to say. I'm still not gonna, I'm just not gonna make him feel any type of way. Okay, so we're gonna do this one. For now, it's just like 10 seconds. Can y'all see that? Hold on. Let's make this a big screen. Look at this little snippet from today. Sorry.
No, you're not. You're not gonna do it anyway.
What was that yesterday? Is that today? I don't know if that was today or not.
No, you're not.
All right, let's see.
You're not.
Let's just go back here. This was today. That was these are today. Oops, Daisy.
Yep.
All right, so
The
sorry.
last three are today.
All right, let's see. We're gonna take a sneak peek of this one. Shanna, look at this.
I'm breaking this thing down. Word. I'm gonna call this one word.
Unedited, unfiltered.
Crazy. And this is all they ever do here. Oh, now look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. This doesn't need any editing.
Amen, code.
I love 1111.
Well,
He did a video for me once too.
almost time. Almost.
Don't know if y'all see it or not, but it was true. See, look at that. I didn't even know the halo was there.
Word. I'm gonna call this one word. This is crazy.
I captured some good things also
Yeah.
earlier.
This is all they ever do here. Oh, now look at
A
that.
couple of nice faces and images.
Yeah, you did. We're capturing the same skies, you guys, but he captures different things than I do. Let's just show this. Let's just show this one. I can't help it. Look at this guy here. Let's see.
Look at that right there.
I don't know why it's so small. Why is this so small?
I have no idea.
What the heck?
You can have some knowledge is what I'm telling you.
Maybe that's
There
why.
we go.
All right. It shouldn't be inverted, but it is. It just did that. My phone settings. I haven't even seen it inverted.
The division is crazy. Here. Look at this guy.
I wonder if I go back and I click on it, it'll show the uninverted.
There we go.
Yeah, but it's still small.
That is a good capture right there.
Yeah.
It looks like a black sun.
Yeah, because it's inverted. When you invert it, that's what they look like. Instead of light, you get dark. It's the opposite.
You can have some knowledge is what I'm telling you.
It's crazy. Crazy good, crazy good. Just wasn't supposed to look like that. I'm gonna save that last one for last. How about that? That last one is way good. It's like way good. All right, guys. So I'm gonna stop screen sharing. Stop screen sharing here. Y'all ready for the Gospel of Thomas? I'll wait for the last one though. Okay, while you guys are watching the Gospel of Thomas, I'm going to do some screenshots of those videos and I'm gonna show you what you're really looking at. It's kind of creepy. You got anything else to say?
Not right now.
Okay,
Let's go for it.
let's do this. Let's get it. Please be sure to smack that thumbs up because it really does work in the community. And I get it. I go on people's channels all the time. Their videos, like, they're so good that I forget to hit the thumbs up. And it really does make a difference in our community, you guys. Whatever truth you're trying to tell. So smash it, flip it up, smack it, rub it down. Oh, no. All that good stuff. Tony, you need to watch this in your own time. Is that the tutorial? Tony, I need to watch this in my own time? Okay, well, give it here. Whatever I need. Okay, I got it. I'll check on that in just a minute on the phone. So, Love and Light, take care. Y'all don't forget, Jesus Christ may be portrayed in a different kind of way. I'm just saying. We want to know, like Shannon and I was discussing last night, that I want to know more about Jesus Christ, and I want to know more about what he did in those 30 years that, he was gone. There's little things in the Bibles that tells you he was certain things, but this, when you watch this Gospel of Thomas, you're going to understand why they took it out, because this is my kind of Jesus. This is the Jesus who I think he is more like. Have you seen the Gospel of Thomas yet?
Not yet.
All right, so it'll be his first time too. All right, y'all. Try to understand and keep an open mind that Jesus is talking to you. If you're watching these, he's speaking to you, especially as truthers, especially as ones who have felt like we have been misplaced, or we feel like we're not from here, or you. I'm talking to you. So is Jesus Christ. Let's get it. Yep. I mean, I'm going to take these photos off for a moment to save the bandwidth. Got it. All right, let's get it, guys. Screen sharing right now. Not now, but right now. Let's go Chrome tab and Gospel Thomas. And if you guys want to join afterwards, hey, feel free to. Let me know and I'll drop you the link. Y'all ready? Shanna, let me hear you say it. Let's get it. Let's get it, Mark.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll.
Which the living Jesus spoke, and which Didymus
This
Judas
will be the
Thomas
first
wrote
time I'm
down.
watching it.
It's beautiful.
And he said,
Whoever finds the interpretation of these
Take that off.
sayings will not taste death. As for the one who seeks, let him continue to seek until he finds. When he finds, he will become agitated. When he becomes agitated, he will be astounded, and he will reign over the all.
Sorry.
He will be astounded, and he will reign over the all. The kingdom is in heaven. Then the birds of heaven will precede you. If they say to you, it is in the sea, then the fish will precede you. But the kingdom is inside of you, and it is outside of you. When you know yourselves, then you will become known, and you will understand that you are the sons of the living Father. But if you will not know yourselves, you dwell in poverty, and it is you who are that poverty. The man old in days will not hesitate to ask a small child 7 days old about the place of life, and he will live. For many who are first will become last, and they will become one and the same. Recognize what is before your face, and that which is hidden from you will be revealed. For there is nothing hidden that will not become revealed.
Do you want us to fast?
I'm
And
not
how
sure I
shall
agree
we
with
pray?
that.
Shall we give alms? What kind of diet shall we observe?
Do not tell lie, and do not do what you hate. For all things are revealed before heaven. For there is nothing hidden which will not become manifest, and nothing covered will remain without being uncovered. Blessed is the lion which the man will eat, so that the lion becomes man. And cursed is the man whom the lion will eat, so that the lion becomes a man. The man is like a wise fisherman who threw his net into the sea and drew it up from the sea. It was full of small fish. Among them the wise fisherman found a good, large fish. He threw all the small fish back into the sea, and without much trouble chose the large fish. Whoever has ears to hear, let him hear. See, the sower went out, took a handful of seeds and scattered them. Some fell on the road, and the birds came and gathered them up. Others fell on the rock, and they did not take root in the soil, and did not yield ear. And others fell on the thorns. They choked the seed, and worms ate them. Still, others fell on the soil that was good, and this produced good fruit. For it bore 60 per measure, and 120 per measure. I have cast fire upon the world, and see, I am watching it until it blazes. This heaven will pass away, and the one above it will pass away too. The dead are not living, and the living will not die. In the days when you ate what is dead, you made it into something alive. When you come to exist in the light, what will you do? On the day you were one, you became two. But when you become two, what will you do?
Ooh, that was deep.
We know that you will be going from us. Who is going to be our leader?
Whatever point you come to, you should go to James the Righteous. On his account, heaven and earth came into existence. Compare me to someone else and tell me whom I am like.
You are like a righteous angel. You are like a wise philosopher.
Teacher, my mouth is entirely incapable of saying whom you are like.
I am not your teacher. Since you have imbibed, you have become drunk on the bubbling spring which I have measured out.
What did Jesus say to you?
Were I tell you even one of these things which he told me, you would pick up stones and throw them at me, and the fire would come out of the stones and consume you.
If you fast, you will cause yourself to sin. If you pray, you will be self-condemned. And if you give alms, you will inflict harm on your spirits. When you go into each land and walk in the districts, if they should receive you, eat what they put before you, and heal the sick among them. For what goes into your mouth will not defile you, but what comes out of your mouth is what will defile you. When you see him who was not born of woman, lie prostrate on your faces and worship him. He is your Father. Perhaps men think that it is peace which I have come to cast upon the world. They do not know that it is division I have come to cast upon the earth, fire, sword, and war. For there will be 5 in a house, and it will be a matter of 3 against 2, and 2 against 3, father against son, and son against father, and they will stand as a solitary. I shall give you what no eye has seen, and what no ear has heard, and what no hand has touched, and what has never entered into the human heart.
Tell us what sort of end we will have.
So, you have discovered the beginning, with the result that you are now seeking the end. For the place where the beginning is, there will the end be as well. Blessed is he who makes his stand in the beginning, for he will know the end, and will not taste death. Blessed is he who came into being before coming into being, If you become my disciples and listen to my words, these stones will serve you. Indeed, there are 5 trees for you in paradise. They remain undisturbed summer and winter,
Okay.
and their leaves do not fall.
Right here. I'm so sorry.
Whoever would know them will.
I said I was not going to do this, but Shannon and I had a discussion last night, and he just brought up the 5 trees. I want to put it out to everybody. If you have any information on these 5 trees that he is speaking of, please feel free. Let's talk about it. Help me. I want to know. I'm so curious about these 5 trees. I think that the one the Pope sits in front of is one of them. I think the tree of life from our God is another. I think that there's multiple trees that mean multiple things. It's just I'm just shooting it out there to you guys. So if you do know anything about these trees, please help me. I need help with this. I think it's a key sign on what's going on. Just like the Book of Enoch has its keys, I think so does this. So I won't interrupt again. I promise. Love and light. Take care. I'll see you in a minute. Let's get it.
Not taste death.
Tell us, what is the kingdom of heaven like?
It is like a mustard seed, which is smaller than all seeds. But when it falls on plowed soil, it produces.
I see y'all in the chat, so I'm just going to go back just a little bit. And when he says something about the 5 trees, there's a key word in everything, you guys. Markster just looked it up. Yeah, go ahead and Google it, guys. Let's see what we get from it.
Listen to my words. These stones will serve you. Indeed, there are 5 trees for you in paradise. They remain undisturbed summer and winter, and their leaves do not fall. Whoever would know them will not taste death.
Wow. Wow.
Tell us, what is the kingdom of heaven like?
It is like a mustard seed, which is smaller than all seeds. But when it falls on plowed soil, it produces a large plant and becomes a shelter for the birds of the sky.
Whom are your disciples like?
Nice.
They are like children who have made their homes in a field which is not theirs. When the owners of the field come, they will say, "Grant our field back to us." They then disrobe before them in order to grant their field, that is, to give it back to them. For this reason, I say that if the owner of a house knows that a thief is coming, he will start watching before he comes, and will not let him get through into the house of his domain to carry away his goods. Keep watch then against the world. Gird up your loins with great strength, lest the robbers find a way to come to you. For you will find the advantage you are looking for. Let there be a man
Shanna.
of understanding among you.
Yes.
When the produce ripened, he came swiftly with a sickle in his hand and reaped it. Whoever has ears to hear, let him hear.
Good stuff.
These little ones who are being nursed are like those who enter the kingdom.
So then, should we, as
David.
little ones, enter the kingdom?
When you make the 2 into 1, and when you make the inside to be like the outside, and the outside like the inside, and the above like the below, and when you make the male and the female one and the same, with the result that the male is no longer male, nor the female female.
You're one.
And when you form eyes in place of an eye, a hand in place of a hand, a foot in place of a foot, and a likeness in place of a likeness, then at that time you will enter the kingdom.
You become one.
I shall choose you, 1 from out of 1,000, and 2 from out of 10,000, and they shall stand as one and the same.
Amen.
Show us the place where you are, since it is necessary for us to seek it.
Whoever has ears to hear, let him hear. There is light within a man of light, and he sheds light upon the whole world. If he does not give forth light, it is darkness indeed. Love your brother like your soul. Guard him like the pupil of your eye.
Mm.
You see the speck in your brother's eye, but you do not see the beam in your own eye. When you cast the beam out of your own eye, then you will be able to see clearly to cast the speck from your brother's eye. If you do not fast with respect to the world, you will not find the kingdom. If you do not observe the Sabbath as a Sabbath, you will not see the Father. I took my stand in the midst of the world, and I appeared to them in flesh. I found that they were all drunk. I did not find any of them thirsty. And my soul became distressed for the sons of men, because in their hearts they are blind, and they do not see. For they were empty as they came into the world, and they are still empty as they are seeking to leave the world. But as for now, they are drunk. When they shake off their wine, then they will repent.
Mm-hmm. Welcome, T.I. Ooh.
If the flesh came into being on account of the Spirit, it is a marvel. But if the Spirit came into being because of the body, it is a marvel of marvels. I am truly astonished at how this great wealth has come to settle in this poverty. In the place where there are 3 gods, they are gods. In the place where there are 2 or 1, I am with him.
Oh, that was so deep. That was so deep. That was so deep.
No prophet is received in his own village, nor does a physician heal those who know him. A city built on a high mountain and strengthened cannot fall, and it cannot be hidden. What you will hear in your ear, both of them, this is what you are to proclaim from your rooftops. For no one lights a lamp and puts it under a bushel, nor does he put it in a hidden place. Rather, he sets it on a lampstand, so that anyone who enters and goes out will see its light. If a blind man leads a blind man,
That's what you meant to say.
they will both fall into a pit. It is not possible for someone to enter into the house of the strong man and forcibly take his things unless he binds his hands. Then he can loot his house.
We all know darkness is coming.
Do not worry from morning until evening, and from evening until morning about what you will wear.
Amen. Amen.
On what day will you be revealed to us? And on what day will we see you?
When you undress without being ashamed, and when you pick up your garments and put them under your feet like little children, and trample them, then you will see the Son of the Living One and you will not be afraid. Many times you have desired to hear these words that I say to you, and you don't have anyone else to hear them from. There will be days ahead when you will look for me, but not find me. The Pharisees and the scribes have taken the keys of knowledge and hidden them. They have not entered, and they have not allowed those who wish to enter to do so. But as for you, be as wise as serpents and as innocent as doves. A grapevine has been planted outside of the Father, but since it is feeble, it will be uprooted and destroyed.
Okay.
The one who has something in his hand will be given more. And as for he who has nothing, even the little he has will be taken from him.
Job.
Be passers-by.
Who are you that you say these things to us?
You do not know who I am from what I say to you. Instead, you have become like the Jews. For they either love the tree and hate its fruit, or love the fruit and hate the tree. Whoever speaks against the Father will be forgiven, and whoever speaks against the Son will be forgiven. However, whoever speaks against the Holy Spirit will not be forgiven, neither on earth nor in heaven. Grapes are not harvested from thorn bushes, nor are figs gathered from thistles, for they do not give forth fruit. A good man brings forth good from his storehouse. An evil man brings forth evil things from his evil storehouse, which is in the heart. He also says evil things, for out of the fullness of the heart he brings forth evil things. Of those born of women, from Adam until John the Baptist, there is no one more exalted than John the Baptist. At least, his gaze should not be cast down in his presence. Still I have said, whichever one of you becomes a child will know the kingdom and will become more exalted than John. It is impossible for a man to mount 2 horses, or for him to draw 2 bows. It is impossible for a servant to serve 2 masters. If he does, he will honor the one and insult the other. A man does not drink old wine and then suddenly desire to drink new wine. And new wine is not put in old wineskins, or else they will burst.
Okay, I do have to stop right there because Markster and I are kind of like looking at each other, trying to judge on what he's believing and what I'm believing. But I just have to say that what he just said about having the difference in the taste of wine and things, I believe he's talking about being unfaithful. You know, a man doesn't have a certain taste for a certain wine at one time, and then all of a sudden he wants a new wine. Do you see that we're okay, y'all? I think Mark has something to say. Go ahead.
No, I'm just thinking, trying to make sense of it.
He's speaking to me. He's speaking metaphorically. You know, just like when he says, for those who have the ears to hear, let them hear. Let the ones who have the eyes to see, let them see. Now, the average person wouldn't know what he's talking about there, except for us who can't hear and see. You
Right,
know,
yes,
we hear
right.
things and people call us crazy. We see things and people call us crazier. You know, he's highly speaking metaphorically. Wherever he was talking about the man and his fish, how he threw the small fish back and only kept the one big fish for himself. That was a selfless act.
Well, when you put it that way, I understand that.
Right. That's why I keep seeing his face, and I'm just like, oh, I don't want you to doubt this. This is he's speaking. Everything that Jesus has ever said in the Bible to me is a within itself, and if and only if you know Jesus can you get these riddles. You know, I don't get every single one of them, but I get the majority of them, and I just got to discover Jesus not too long ago. I've always believed in the spirit of Jesus, but never the fact that he walked the earth. And I am getting these left and right. So if you hear some smirks in the background, I'm just like, yes, because he's speaking of selflessness. He's speaking of being unfaithful. He's putting all the 10 Commandments and everything all in this small 47-minute video. And no wonder that this was chosen to be taken from the Bible, because this is our real Jesus. That's my belief. I believe that this is the real Jesus. And there's a couple other things coming up where he says, if you didn't hate your mother at one time, then you could never be my disciple. Because you're going to hear that, and then that might disturb a few of you. But if you know Jesus, what he's saying is there's always a time in your life to where you're like, I hate you. That's what makes us human. And repercussions is feeling bad about it and having the ability to say, I'm sorry, I said that to you. That's what makes us human. Yeah. So I think that if you just open up your mind a little bit, Mark, you'll see that all of this is metaphorically spoken. But if he was to tell us in his true words, then he would be giving us directions. We don't want the directions. We have to earn it, you know? And if you're going to earn it, then the way to do it is to understand him through these words. Break down these riddles, because I truly believe that these riddles is meant for us.
That I believe it.
Okay, so you feel a little bit better about it. I saw you getting a little tense over here, and I was like, I'm not putting this on anyone. Shanna and I had this discussion last night. If this is not for you, then it's by all means come back in the next segment when I'm breaking down photos to show you, bits and pieces. But this is for me, and this is my channel. So I think it needs to be heard, just like the Book of Enoch. The Book of Enoch led me to this, and I think it's a beautiful thing. Any other comments? I'm sorry, guys, to interrupt, but I just want y'all to know, think about it metaphorically. When he's talking about the different wines, he's talking about adultery. You know, you don't just have this wine and then you go for an older or younger wine. You know, that's adultery. Like,
There you go.
You understand?
Again, when you put it that way.
Yeah. If you think of it that way, don't think of it literally. It's just like the Bible, guys. You take it amongst yourself to believe what you want to believe. As long as you believe in Jesus Christ and you believe in Yahweh or God or Elohim's, you know, then let's serve a purpose and get the riddle. You'll get it. You'll get it. Don't take it word for word.
I misunderstood what Giggles was saying.
Where was that at?
Right there.
Right here it says, I'm going short here. Be careful. This world has been setting everyone up to follow the Antichrist. Most of us have been deceived and fallen away. Is this happening in our faces? You're absolutely right, Giggles. You're 100% correct. It is happening. People don't understand that through music alone, you guys have been following Satan. But you have no clue. I mean, the deception is so deep. I mean, it's so deep. It goes right down to your pores on who you really are. And what are you really about? And what are you willing to let go? It's just... And I know why the majority of us have been homeless or are homeless or were homeless. And I think that even through death, people that have been taken away from us, and we've always questioned why. Why am I alone? Why? Because you need to depend on God alone through his son. That's why everything will be stripped from you. I no longer feel sorry for Job. Job was highly rewarded, you know, but he proved his fate. And that's what I'm trying to do through the Gospel of Thomas. Great comment, Giggles. Anything else?
I'm reading Shanna's comment.
Which one?
Antichrist has been here forever is not what most think it is. You want to explain that, Shanna?
Yeah, how about we're gonna Shanna, let's write it down. I'm writing down notes. We can have Shanna do that personally if she wants to join the panel. Because if we take up much more time, people are gonna lose interest.
Okay.
So any other questions about you have any questions about
No.
anything else that was said that you wrote down maybe? When he was talking about the 2 or 3 gods, if he has 3 gods, then 3 that they call gods, I think of that as the Holy Trinity. You know, not the Holy Ghost, the Holy Spirit. And when he said if there's just 2, then he is with him, means that he's him as Jesus Christ is within the person, thinking that there's just 2. You know, he's instilling in him that nope, you'll never be us, the Holy Trinity, which is the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, right? Yeah. Trying to be careful with this. I know. I get it, Giggles. I got it. But you know, I have backup channels. I have it all. But you know what, Giggles, I highly respect your comment. But if I was careful with everything that I've done on YouTube already, I've been suspended 6 times. So, I mean, I get it, and I respect you for saying be careful. I highly get it. I pretty much know what I'm doing, and more than likely I'll get suspended eventually. But you guys know my backup channel in case you don't. Shanna, can you drop that link for me? It's Just Me China, just in case I feel it in my heart and my soul that I have to do this. It is what it is, and you can take with it whatever you like. No pressure. Anything else? Thanks. Good.
I'm reading T's comment here, or last 2 comments.
So more and Savior. And see, this is going to be a whole conversation. What I'm going to do is screenshot. I'm going to screenshot what you guys are doing now from the celly, and then we're going to come back to this. I'm going to go ahead and continue this before we lose interest. Much respect. Let's get it.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Old wine is not put into a new wineskin,
okay?
lest it ruin.
I'm peachy.
Okay.
An old patch is not sewn on a new garment, because tearing would occur. If 2 make peace with each other in this one house, they will say to the mountain, move away, and it will move.
Love you, Moo.
Blessed are the solitaries and the elect, because you will find the kingdom. Indeed, you are from it, and you will return to it. If they say to you, where did you come from? Say to them, we came from the light, from the place where the light came into existence by itself, became established, and was revealed through their image. If they say to you, are you the ones? Say, we are its children, the elect of the living Father. If they ask you, what then is the sign of your Father in you? Say to them, it is agitation and rest.
On what day will the rest of the dead occur?
And when will the new world come?
What you are waiting for has come already, but you do not know it.
All right, I'll find it. Thanks, Shanna.
24 prophets spoke in Israel, and they all spoke through you.
You have neglected the one living in your presence, and have merely spoken of the dead.
Is circumcision useful or not?
If it were useful, their father
It's
would
okay,
have
Moo.
begotten them already circumcised in their mother. But the circumcision of truth, which is in spirit, has become entirely useful. Blessed are the poor, for yours is the kingdom of heaven.
It's not there yet.
He who does
I
not
think you got
hate
that wrong.
his father and mother cannot become a disciple to me.
Write it down.
And he who does not hate his brothers and sisters and take up his cross in my way will never be worthy of me.
So it's gonna be
Whoever has come to understand the world has found a corpse. And as for the one who has found a corpse, of such the world is not worthy. The kingdom of the Father is like a man having good seed. His enemy came at night and sowed weed in with good seed. The man did not permit them to pull up the weeds. He said to them, "Don't do it, lest while seeking to pull up the weeds, you pull up the wheat with them. For on the day of the harvest the weeds will appear, and they will be pulled up and burned." Blessed is the man who has toiled and found life. Look at the living one while you are alive, lest you die and seek to see him, but are not able to do so. That man has encircled the lamb.
He has done so in order that he might kill and eat it.
As long as it is alive, he will not eat it. Rather, he will wait until he has killed it, and it has become a corpse.
He cannot do it any other way.
So it is to be with you. Seek a place for yourselves in rest, so that you don't become a corpse and be eaten. Two will rest on a bed. One will die, the other will live.
Who are you, man, now that you have come up on my couch and have eaten from my table?
I myself am he who exists from the equality. I was given some of the things of my Father.
I am your disciple.
For this reason I say, if he is destroyed, he will be filled with light. But if he becomes
okay,
divided,
Julie.
he will be filled with darkness.
See, Julie.
I tell my mysteries only to those who are worthy of my mystery.
That's
Do not
perfectly
let
understandable,
your
Julie.
left hand know what your right hand is doing. There once was a rich man who had much money. He said, "I shall take advantage of the money I have, so that I might sow, reap, plant. Then I will fill my storehouses with produce, all with this end, that I shall need nothing."
Selfish.
These were the thoughts of his heart, but that very night he died. He who has ears, let him hear.
To me, that the store buyer was selfish.
A man
Instead
had
of
some
just
guests,
giving it away.
and when he had prepared the dinner, he sent his servant to invite the guests. He went to the first one. He said to him,
My master invites you.
I have some business with some
Okay,
merchants.
let me address this.
They are coming to me this evening.
Sorry.
Fine.
I want to address what Julie just says. Don't get mad at not against you. I told Shanna I need to pray here. See, this is where y'all get misconstrued with me. Let me just tell y'all this. Julie, I don't get upset. I don't get upset at anything that you guys believe. No need to apologize. I love you, Julie Marvin. I always have before all of this. This is just me doing me. You know, when I started off with flat Earth, you know, some people didn't sit well with it, and I'm okay. I don't get angry about little things like that. It takes a whole lot to really get me mad these days, and it has everything to do with my 4 kids. So, no need to apologize. I love you. I love you so much. And continue to pray for me too. You know, if this isn't right for you, feel free to dip out if you want to. I don't have a problem with it. I don't get upset. I don't. I don't. It's okay. I'm just trying to introduce, and if people get it, you do. If you don't, then you don't. I still love you. Period. Mark, I don't think he's too happy about this either, but I can kind of feel the negative energy, but it's okay. You're mad at me?
I'm not mad at you.
See? It's just, you know, to each his own, guys. And that's where the only place I'm going with this is to each his own. We're going to have our ups, we're going to have our up or downs. But just because you're still a Glober, do you hate me because I'm still a flat earther? No, I don't hate anybody. And beliefs are nothing more. They're a dime a dozen with all of us. So I can't get mad at you for yours, period. You want to say anything before we continue? I want to get this over with.
I'm just reading the comments.
It's so fun. Comments are good. This is what we're supposed to do. Interact. I bet you'll be back for the editing of the videos.
I'm reading T.I. Iwi.
Uh-huh.
Did I say your name right?
It's let's see where'd it go. Didn't know where it went to. Who mad at Mark? Who you mad at, Mark?
I'm not mad at anybody, especially you, Julie.
Yeah. To me, it's like this. Some people feel certain ways, but the way people feel toward this is how I feel reading the Bible.
Julie and I have some good discussions.
Yeah, that's what we're meant to do: agree to disagree and discuss without anger. Unless your name's Shannon, you think I don't believe in Jesus Christ. You know, she gets a little upset. I love you. All right, we're going to continue. It's almost over with. Not much longer. This is 28, 30 minutes. You got what, 10? Almost 15 minutes. So I'm going to continue. It's just my testimony. Book of Enoch, boy. Woo! Now, I see why people don't like comments on those. All right, you ready?
Let's go.
All right, let's get it. Get it.
I must go and put in my orders.
That's what I'm doing.
I would like to be excused from the dinner.
He went to another and said to him,
My master invites you. I have purchased a house and I am obligated for the day. I shall not have time to come.
Oh, Julie
he
says
went
she'll
to
stay.
another and said to him,
My master invites you. My friend is going to be married and I am to prepare the dinner.
Thanks, Julie.
I shall not be able to
She's
come.
staying.
I would like to be excused from the dinner.
He went to another
Sorry.
and said to him,
My master invites
Sorry.
you.
I have purchased a farm,
Thank you, Julie.
and I am about to go to
That's
collect
good.
the rent
I'm
payment.
glad you're staying.
I am not be able to come. I would like to be excused.
The servant returned and said to his master,
Those whom you invited to the dinner have asked to be excused.
Go to the outer lying parts, to the streets, and bring in anyone you happen to find, so that they may dine.
You can even turn
buyers
the
and
volume
merchants
down if you
will
want
not
to, Julie.
enter the places of my father. A good man owned a vineyard. He let it out to tenant farmers so that they might work it, and he would collect the produce from them. He sent his servant so the tenants might give him the produce of the vineyard. They seized his servant, then beat him. Had they done any more, they would have killed him. The servant went and told his master. The master said, Perhaps he did not recognize them. He sent another servant. The tenants beat this one likewise. Then the master sent his son and said, Perhaps they will show respect to my son.
That's wrong. That's what he's
Because these tenants knew that this was the heir to the vineyard, they seized and killed him. Whoever has ears, let him hear.
saying. I'm telling you. was wrong. That's what he's telling you.
Show me the stone that the builders have rejected. It is the cornerstone. If one who knows the all turns into destitution, he himself is destitution in regards to the whole place. Blessed are you when they hate you and persecute you. Wherever you have been persecuted, no place will be found. Blessed are they who have been persecuted in their hearts. They have known the Father in truth. Blessed are the hungry, for the stomach of him who desires will be filled. What you have within you will save you if you give birth to it. What you do not have within you will kill you. That is, if you do not have it within you.
So deep.
I shall destroy this house, and no one will be able to build it.
Tell my brothers to divide my father's belongings with me.
Who, man? Who has made me a divider? I am not a divider, am I?
Whew.
The harvest is certainly great, but the laborers are few. Ask the Lord, therefore, to send out laborers into the harvest. O Lord, there are many around the cistern, but there is nothing in the cistern. There are many who are standing at the door, but it is the solitaries who will enter the bridal chamber. The kingdom of the Father is like a merchant who, having an inventory of goods, discovered a pearl. This merchant was cunning. He sold his inventory and bought the pearl alone. Likewise, you must seek his unfailing and enduring treasure, where no moth comes near to eat, and no worm destroys. It is I who am the light which is above all of them. It is I who am the all. From me the all came forth, and unto me the all has reached. Split some wood, I am there. Lift up the stone, and there you will find me. Why have you come out into the desert? To see a reed shaken by the wind? And to see a man clothed in fine garments, like your kings and great ones? Upon these are the fine garments, and they will not be able to recognize the truth.
Blessed are the womb that bore you, and the breasts that nurtured you.
Blessed are those who have heard the word of the Father and have obeyed it in truth. For there will be days when you will say, Blessed are the womb that has not given birth, and the breasts that have not given milk.
Amen. Amen.
Whoever has come to understand the world has found the body. As for the one who has found the body, he is superior to the world.
Body of Christ.
Let him who has increased in wealth become king, and let him who has power repudiate it.
Okay, I don't know what Repudiate means? Write it down.
Whoever is near me is near the fire, and he who is far from me is also far from the kingdom. The images are revealed to man, but the light within them remains hidden in the image of the Father's light. He will be revealed, but his image will stay hidden by means of his light. When you see your likeness, you are glad. But when you see your images, which came into being before you, and which neither die nor are revealed, how much you will have to bear.
Your image. Vanity.
Adam came into being from great power and great wealth. Still he was not worthy of you. For if he had been worthy, he would not have tasted death. Foxes have their holes, and the birds have their nests, but the Son of Man has no place to lay his head and rest. How wretched is the body that is dependent upon a body, and how wretched is the soul that is dependent on these two. The angels and the prophets will come to you, and they will give you what already belongs to you. And you also give them what you have, and say to yourselves, when will they come and take what belongs to them?
No.
Why do you wash the outside of the cup? Do you not understand that he who has made the inside is the one who made the outside?
If you're not clean inside,
Come unto
worry about
me,
the outside.
for my yoke is easy, and my lordship is gentle, and you will find rest for yourselves.
Tell us who you are so that we may believe you.
You put to test the face of the sky and of the earth, but you have not recognized him who is before you, nor do you know how to test this moment. Seek and you will find, but these things you asked about in former days, things which I did not tell you at the time, now I do desire to tell you, but you are not seeking after it. Do not give what is sacred to dogs, lest they throw it on the dung heap. Do not throw the pearls to swine, lest they... The one who seeks will find, and to the one who knocks it will be opened. If you have money, lend it not with interest.
Right.
Instead, give to someone from whom you will not get anything back. The kingdom of the Father is like a certain woman. She took a little leaven, hid it in dough, and made it into large loaves. He who has ears, let him hear. The kingdom of the Father is like a woman who was carrying a jar full of meal. She was walking on the road and was still some distance from home when the handle on the jar broke. The meal emptied out on the road behind her. She did not know. She had observed no accident. When she arrived at her house, she put the jar down and found that it was empty. The kingdom of the Father is like a certain man who wanted to kill a great man. In his house he drew his sword and put it through the wall, in order to find out whether his arm could prevail. Then he killed the great man.
Your brothers and your mother are standing outside.
Those who do the will of my Father are my brothers and my mother. It is they who will enter the kingdom of my Father.
Caesar's men require taxes from us.
Give Caesar what is Caesar's. Give God what is God's. And give me what is mine. Whoever does not hate his father and his mother in my way cannot become a disciple to me. And whoever does not love his father and mother in my way cannot become a disciple to me. For my mother, but my true mother, gave me life. Woe to the Pharisees, for they are like a dog asleep in the manger of oxen. For he does not eat, nor does he let the oxen eat. Blessed is the man who knows where the brigands will come in. That way he can get up, muster his domain, and gird his loins before the break-in.
Come, let us pray today and let us fast.
So then, what is the sin I have committed? Or how have I been defeated? But when the bridegroom leaves the bridal chamber, then let them fast and pray. The one who knows the father and the mother will be called the son of a prostitute.
Remember they talked about
When you
prostitute
make
Bible?
the two one, you will become the sons of man. And when you say,
What was her name?
mountain, move away,
Yep.
it will move away.
In other words, he was saying she should not have been called a prostitute.
The kingdom is like a shepherd man who had 100 sheep. One who was the largest went astray. He left the 99 and searched for that one until he found it.
He was saying
After having so troubled himself, he said to the sheep, I love you more than the 99. The one who drinks from my mouth will become like me. I myself will become he, and certain things which are hidden will be revealed to him. The kingdom is like a man who had a treasure hidden in his field, and he did not know it. After his death, he left it to his son. The son did not know about this. Once he inherited the field, he sold it. Now the buyer was plowing and found the treasure. He started lending money at interest to whomever he wished. As for him who finds the world and becomes rich, let him repudiate the world.
What does repudiate mean?
The heavens and the earth will be rolled up in your presence, and the one who is alive because of the living one will not see death. Jesus says, Whoever finds himself is greater than the world, is he not? Woe to the flesh that depends on the soul, and woe to the soul that depends on the flesh.
That's deep. It's almost over.
When will the kingdom come?
It will not come by waiting, nor will it be a matter of saying, here it is, or there it is. Instead, the kingdom of the Father is spread out across the earth, and men see it not.
Let Mary leave us, for women are not worthy of the life.
See, I myself shall lead her so as to make her male, so that she herself will become a living spirit who is like you males. For every woman who will make herself male will enter the kingdom of heaven.
The flesh does not matter. Whatever you want to be. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and
I have a problem with that next one.
because what he was saying there is what your flesh doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if somebody wants to dress as a girl, dress as a boy, no matter what they are. How they dress does not matter who they are on the inside. He didn't say it wasn't about sexuality. It was about how their appearance is. If you want to look like a boy and you're a girl, so be it. Has nothing to do with the sexual part. I'm not going to go get into that, but if you want to wear that purple shirt all day long with them fabulous sunglasses that you wear, I call them Coolio, then you do that. That doesn't change who you are on the inside. If I want to dress like a dude with my hoodie when I was a hip hopper, hoodie, slack pants, tennis shoes, and I almost looked like a dude all the time, but never wore makeup and did all of that. That didn't change who I was. That's what he meant by that.
I take it a different way.
So do you think a person who what if I dress like a dude all the time, but I'm still trying Miss Jones? Would you judge me?
No.
That's what he meant. Right. If you don't look like a girl, God knows our true intentions and who we really are. But you wrote down. I know you're getting tired, so you want to go ahead and say what you wrote down, and then I'm gonna get into the chat room, and then we can go on with what I really want to show y'all.
Well, he said, blessed are the poor, but actually it's blessed are the meek, they shall inherit the earth.
What's your question?
I just think he got it wrong.
What?
It's not blessed are the poor, it's blessed are the meek.
Okay. But did you get the same meaning from it, or he just reworded it?
I think he just reworded it.
Yeah.
Which makes a whole different, what's the word I'm looking for?
Determination of a word.
Yeah. How you understand it.
Perceive it. Yep.
Perceive. There you go.
I get it.
Perceive it.
Okay. So what was he saying? Because I don't get your perception of that. What's your perception of that word? What's meek?
Humble.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's about it.
You were writing a lot. I just want to be able to help you and explain it to you that it was nothing negative. Like I didn't see anything you said negative. But then again, I have a different understanding of Jesus as other people. I'm just getting to know him, and I think that everything he was saying, he was going against bad and being selfish. And it's all of the commandments to me was said in so many words. Especially about being selfish, especially when he said that, one day you would blessed the women who can't give milk from their breast and who cannot give birth. You don't just say blessed the women who have given birth and was able to produce breast milk. No, you bless all women all women who can't have babies. What else did I write down?
And I was just going to comment on that, Shanna,
What's that?
what Cindy Washington said.
What you say?
I
Hi,
think-
Cindy.
I think
Hi,
the
Odin.
poor are blessed. We are not caught up in status, etc. We are humble and know what matters in life.
Amen, Cindy. Hi, Cindy.
That's where the
Hello,
people.
Odin.
That's where the people are that are awake.
All of us are awake. We might be scrambled and things are going everywhere with all of us. You know, the most important thing is communication. That's what's important. Because however we perceive it, I perceive it differently. Everybody perceives it differently. And nothing can get in the way with this as long as you're not self-righteous about your beliefs. You know, allow you expand your horizons a little bit. Keep an open mind. You know, we believe in our God. We believe in a Jesus Christ. Two people, two spirits we've never met, but we feel them. I feel them. I know they exist and existed. So, question: what do y'all think? The appearance of God. What do you think that? What do you think it'll be like? Like, what do you think you'll see? I think nothing but like just. I think it's more of a feeling than a being. That's how I'm starting to feel like seriously. I feel God in me, and I've never even thought about what he looked like. Really, we only think Yeshua or Jesus looks like he does because man has painted him like that. What do you think your perception of God would be?
What's that singer's name?
Which one?
God is a slob like us.
Oh, what if God was one of us?
Like a slob, like one of us.
Yeah,
It could be anybody.
absolutely. And why wouldn't he be tested? I mean, he's the creator of all things. You, me. I mean, does the blood keep our heart pumping, or does our pumping of our heart keep our blood flowing? I think it's just faith and believing. All right, so
I do believe that, Cindy.
God is everywhere. God is everything. Absolutely everything. He's my next breath that I can take in with an open mind and know that. You know what really gets me who was that talking to me yesterday? Somebody, and for someone who really don't get the Bible, even though I've been through it several times, I'm still learning from it. It's just why does everyone get stopped at Revelations? No one has an opinion on Revelations. Like, it clearly says that God turned Satan into a dragon. And then, signs are in the heavens as above, and as well here on earth, they're here. And nobody wants to believe that we're seeing that dragon literally, visually, with our eyes. He's there. So there's a seven-headed serpent. So,
We sang that song together, Shanna.
That's far. Okay. What if God was? Look at my Shanna dropping links. Who needs? Who used to do that for me? Thank you so much. Thank you. But I'm just saying, let's all rejoice in the name of Jesus Christ. How you like me now, Shanna? I'm so sorry you felt like that, Shanna. I would never give up on Jesus Christ. Not now. I'm just getting to know him. That's why I can't do anything without crying. You know what? I was also singing Jesse's Girl by Rick Springfield. And I was crying my heart out. You know why? Because I remember being a little girl and how much fun it was to jump around my room and sing Jesse's Girl by Rick Springfield. And just when I think of things like that enlighten me, that make me happy now, I'm now rejoicing after all these years. Do you know Jesus?
Yes, I do.
Doesn't he help you every single day?
Yes, he does.
Me too. Every single day. And I love him. So my apologies to anybody who was offended by that. And I hope you wasn't, but I am not unhappy if you did not like it. I don't feel some type of way towards you at all. It's just something I had to do. If I didn't do it today, I was going to do it tomorrow or the next day. I'm happy I shared it with you guys. But just everything he was saying was good hearted. It was coming from his heart. Who's to say if it was right, or who's to say if it was real or not? But come on now, guys. The Bible, the Vatican, been known to take out many, many, many books. And I believe that the Book of Enoch and Gospel of Thomas was two of them. And I see why, because it tells the truth. Okay, so you're ready to get. First of all, does anybody want to join the panel? We can join the panel, and then I'm going to break down some. I'm going to show you all those videos once again, raw, and then I'm going to break down some the screenshots that I did. He's probably going to go to sleep, aren't you?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, good.
I'm wide awake.
We're good. We're good. We're good. Anybody else? I love you and I'm really sorry. Just truthful, not your fault. I know. Moo Moo, I love you. Anybody else who dropped out, I love you too. We're cool. No hard feelings at all. And I'm just trying to get this to quit. Y'all don't have to keep saying you're sorry. It's okay. I got you. I love you. All right, so I'm going to screen share with you guys the videos unless somebody wants to join.
Shannon says she will.
Who?
Shannon.
Shannon, you going to join? Okay, let me just jump back here real quick. No. Let me get the camera off for a moment. I forget how to do all this. It's been so long. Oops, I didn't mean to go there. Stop the cam. There we go. Just in case I show my URL. You know, I got porn bombed twice like that.
Oh.
Shannon was there one time. Okay, yeah, let's drop some links, Shannon. Anybody got a video they want to show? Doesn't matter what it is. If it's recent, let's get it. Shannon, I am dropping you the link. Uno momento, mamacita. Oh, I can't even dang copy the darn invite. Really? There we go. Right click. Copy. 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 Shannon, I'm dropping it. And anybody else in the Moxtas studio back in the Google Hangouts, I'm dropping it. If you guys want to join, you're more than welcome to. Copy and paste it. What if God was one of us? All right, it's in StreamYard. Anybody else? Shannon, I'm gonna drop it specifically for you too in our personal hangout. There we go. Paste it. Bam. There you go, baby girl. Any strangers that if you are not a mod and you want to join, I can drop you my email. You can email me and I'll send you the link that way. That's mixed person to person to never chat because it's going to be horrible at the end of the page. I breastfed all four of mine. How about you, Mark? Cindy Washington, you are a sweetheart. I remember your comments as I sit here and look at your photo. Welcome. T.I. Great comments you had tonight. We will be going over those too, if y'all want. Anybody else want to join? Let me know and I'll drop you the link. I do not drop my links into the comment section because I've had way too many problems with that. So we won't be doing that. But if you want to join, just let me know. I guess we'll wait for Shannon Hannah. Shannon Horny sounds like pony. Do that. She wants to join, but I can go ahead and set up my camera going one more time. Oh, that didn't work, did it? Here we go. All right, I'm going to pull up my photos over here. We're going to put up the photos and watch the videos, and then I am going to blow your minds with what you're really looking at. Let's see which one was first. That was from yesterday. Why does it have to do that? I think I have to change that setting on my phone. Maybe. Screen sharing now, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. There we go. I don't know why it does that. It really makes me feel some type of way. Self-righteous has two sides. Some people call it turn from sin self-righteous. I don't think anybody has capability of turning totally away from sin. Well, then again, considering what a sin is. You know, we've been told what sins are, but I think it really weighs on your conscience what a sin really is. If you've done something, you feel bad about it, and you know it was wrong. It's a sin. It might not be written down or chiseled in stone anywhere, but I think it's your self-conscious that makes you, fully aware of what you've done is wrong.
It all depends on what you believe in, what your morals are.
Yeah, I agree. What makes one sin worse than another. I can't even really curse anybody without feeling bad about it the next day. There's my Shanna Honey. Sounds like pony. Hers right here. I'll add you so that bird should bring us. Hi,
What's up?
Shanna.
Hello.
How are you doing? Hello,
Good.
beautiful.
Hello.
Nice
How are
to
you?
have you.
Shanna.
Hey, Mark. Good to see you, brother.
Good to
How-
see you too.
How was your day today? How's the weather?
I dropped you a link of my day today.
Oh, yeah. You want to watch that now? We can watch that now.
I broke down this morning. Yeah.
What you mean you broke down? Hold on. Let me do this.
But I made the best of it. I was like, well, it's a great opportunity. I wouldn't have been able to feel. I was like, man, look at these skies, and I broke down, and I got to record the sky.
Oh, Lord. All right. Let me get in here and
So,
get. You wanna tell us about it while I'm pulling it up?
well, I woke up late. I had to carry my dog outside and put him by a bush so he could use the bathroom. And because his back legs aren't working. I don't know what happened. It just happened overnight.
No,
Was upset about that. I get in my car. I literally cut across the median to get on the interstate because I don't want to drive down the access road because it's too long. So I cut across and get on the interstate illegally. And
that sounds like you.
Yeah, I know, right? I drive about, I don't know, 8 miles down the interstate, and I look down, and my thermostat, the temperature on my car was still on C, which means there's no water in it because it doesn't register a temperature. So I turned the car off real quick and coasted to a stop. My sister picked me up, but I recorded while I was waiting for my sister. So that's to set up what happened here. Yeah. And then I went to work. She took me to work, and I cleaned and did all this other stuff and paperwork. And then she took me back to my car. I put 1.5 gallons of water in my car. She followed me home. And on the way home, I was on my driveway, and the car started overheating. So I turned it off. And I got out where I could actually hear. When I was on the interstate, I couldn't hear where the leak was. But when I was here, it was so quiet. I got out, and I could hear it fizzing out, and I looked at the radiator's got a little crack in the side just spewing out. And we just put that radiator in this year. It's a brand new radiator.
No wonder we haven't heard from you all day long.
I had a crazy day, girl.
I have it set up. I'm gonna try not to cry. You know how I am. You already got me tearing up over here. Oh my Lord.
Girl, it's been the crazy day. But these skies were crazy. I haven't even watched this yet to see what it looks like. But I saw them firsthand, so I know they were crazy looking.
Everybody, this is Shanna Honey. In case you don't know who she is, please go like and subscribe. She's the one that's been putting all the links in the description box for you guys. Y'all be sure to do the same. All you have to do is tap on that little icon on the side, tap on it, go to the channel, like and subscribe. Woo, Shanna, I'm going to take our face off here because I just might cry. Considering you've already told me what happened, Lord have mercy.
All righty.
God is good, though. You're still here. So is everybody else. And your dog does not have pine things in his nose.
Oh, I know.
You laugh. All right, y'all. Here we go.
At least,
Yeah. How's he doing anyway? He's overall?
He's not doing good.
Shanna. All right, y'all. Let's sadly let's get it.
I am broke down again. Yeah, have I told you?
Whoa, did you see that?
Check out the sky. Got some crazy looking clouds this morning.
Just see that at the very beginning.
Hello, Valiant Woman. How are you this morning? I'm broke down. President Santa, what up? No, I looked down and my heat gauge was on cold and I'd already drove. Sorry about the noise it's gotten. My car, I have to run the heater so it stays cool, and I looked down, it was on the seat. It hadn't moved since I left my house, so in other words, it wasn't circulating water at all. I don't know. Hopefully it's fine. Hopefully I didn't crack the bed because I was in a hurry.
Awesome skies.
Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Oh.
Welcome, Skywatcher Dennis.
Sorry, my camera went recorded so long that it keeps off. Yeah, water pump. Yeah. And I don't have fans. What? Good morning, Spitfire. And how are you? Crazy here in Houston, too. Oh, yeah? Man, I can't imagine being in Houston. Hopefully, my sister will.
What happened to your windshield?
Hopefully, my sister will be on this side road and picking me up in about, I would guess, trying to show you my skies because maybe.
Yeah, you might well go ahead and tell me that now, Missy. What happened to your windshield?
My son hit a cow.
Oh, wow.
He was coming home from work a couple of years ago. It's been like that for 2 years. And it was dark. He came across the cattle guard, and I guess the noise of the cattle guard stirred up the cows, and the cow literally jumped and rolled across my hood. Wow. My brother got a new hood and fender and put them on there and painted them. It matches perfect, but he didn't replace the windshield because I told him it would pass inspection, so no worries.
Damn. I want to ask you a question, Shanna, and Skywatcher Dennis. Is that our Dennis? Is that our Meow Dennis?
I don't think that's our Meow Dennis. I could be wrong. Are you Meow Dennis?
Are you Meow Dennis? Because if you are, then I need to give you a wrench back. You just changed your name, that's all, or channel.
Skywatcher Dennis. I've been watching Skywatcher Dennis. He's got a small channel. I don't know if he had to restart his channel.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's Dennis. Say Meow Dennis.
But he put Meow behind that comment. That's why I'm like, is that Dennis? Florida Dennis?
Is that Dennis? Are you Dennis, the meow guy with the cat?
With the beautiful cat? If you are, just let us know. I'm going to go ahead and continue playing this video. Wow, Shanna, I'm so sorry you had to go through this today.
And those vehicles, I was even in the grass, but man, they were flying by. I could feel every one of them.
I was just thinking that too. Like, I'm so glad you opened up your door. But at the beginning of the video, I'm going to go back and show you what you got. In the meantime, let's get it, Shanna. I'm so sorry.
All right.
Look how fast that's moving. Hello, Al. Good to see you, sister.
I said, yeah, I got 4 different channels.
Anyway, I'm not going to stay alive too long because she'll be here in a minute and I got to get all my stuff together.
I love Al. Sky Chicks are imperative.
At least I got pulled all the way off the road. I'm completely off the road. Thank you, Spitfire Red. I tried, sister. Yeah.
Yep, look, that's him.
I got pulled off the road, so I parked in the grass. And thank you, President. There's no
Welcome back to the Mod Squad, Dennis.
There's no sense in not keeping my cool because I can't change it. You know, it is what it is. I'm all too familiar with this happening. Oh, good grief. Stop filming. So, always a bumper. Hope you have a great day. Yeah, I hope you have a great day too, Elle. Love you, sis.
Don't you just love our sky
I'll
watchers?
show you some of these screenshots.
Don't you just love our sky watchers? Our photos.
Oh,
If you any sky watcher's phone, that's what you see.
They are so awesome.
Just filled with sky views.
That's taking the clouds.
Yeah.
Last night.
Love it. True sky watcher, you
That was
are.
last night. Oh, I got it after I read it. I was like bumper, and then I got bummer. You said bummer.
Shanna,
What?
that tree that was on just before this one, is that the
Uh-huh.
one you show at night? It looks like you're in the Serengeti.
No, that's not the same one. There's the one that is right there. The one you see in the Serengeti is a little bit to the. You can barely see it to the left.
I'm gonna see it one day.
You said bummer. This wasn't last night. This was the other day. I'm sorry about the noise, you guys. It's so hot already here.
This could be.
So I got the window.
This. How can I put it? I see like 4 different things in this cloud.
Yeah, that's a crazy picture.
Yep. You already know what I see.
So down in
There's like a tiny bird in the middle.
Yeah.
This one is.
Wow.
Oh, I made some pickles.
I know. We talked about those last night.
Some
you know how I feel about pickles.
Pickled tomatoes on top and some pickled zucchini.
Yeah.
I don't pick people's pickled zucchini more often.
Well, she knows how I feel about pickles.
Yeah,
that was a very weird picture right there. Yeah, the wispies.
I tried to break that down last night, but the lighting is so crazy. I literally screenshot this and tried to shoot it. I tried to break it down for you, but the lighting is so crazy, it's making it more difficult for us to break these guys down.
President said this one commented on that one.
Pickled is
awesome. A pickled red onion. And there, I captured a little bit of the halo around the sun.
Yeah,
not
me
much.
too, just a little bit today.
All right, you guys, man, it's hot. It's really hot. I'm gonna get off here, get my stuff together, because I bet my sister's gonna be here any minute. I've never had rhubarb. I've never tried rhubarb. Thank you, Elle, on the pickling. Yeah, pickling is awesome. So President Santa, Spitfire Red, Elle, Cat Lawson.
Shouts out.
I can't scroll through the.
That one looks like a.
Look at that guy.
Wow.
Just hanging
Doesn't that look like some weird horse or something? I don't even know.
He's just hanging out all by himself.
I know, right? It was weird.
I know I'm missing somebody.
This is the first time I've seen anybody go live from StreamYard from the cell phone. Congratulations, Shanna. You look like you're handling it.
Thank you.
This is StreamYard?
On the side of the road.
Yeah. On the side of the road from her cell phone. For those of you who don't know, you can do that now. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I'm always pushing darn buttons. Where were we? Okay, let's go from here.
Pickled onion, pickled tomatoes on top, and some pickled zucchini. I don't pick people's pickled zucchini more often.
Pickled zucchini more often. It's way better than cucumbers.
Yeah, the wispies, President said. This one commented on that one. No, and pickled red
Going down
onion.
to 2 watching. We don't care. We're gonna watch it anyway.
And there, I captured a little bit of the halo around the sun. Not much. All right, you guys, man, it's hot. It's really hot. I'm gonna get off here, get my stuff together because I bet my sister's gonna be here any minute. I've never had rhubarb. I've never tried rhubarb. Thank you, Elle, on the pickling. Yeah, pickling is awesome.
6, 2 minutes.
So President Santa, Spitfire Red, Elle, Cat Lawson. I can't scroll through the comments.
We're down to 1. Shanna, you're the only person watching.
I know I'm missing somebody.
Oh yeah, nobody's here anymore.
That's what it says.
Pickle
Aw.
I just saw somebody make some of that the other day. I'm like,
It
I'm
will
gonna
be
have to try
okay.
that. Sounds good. Oh, anyway, I love you guys. I'll keep you updated. Maybe when I get home, I'll make a video. I'm still going to work because my sister's coming to pick me up. I work for her, so she's gonna come get me and probably take me home. I don't know.
Bless your heart.
I do not have a cycle, but it'll be all right. All right, I love you guys. God bless you, and I will talk to y'all soon. A circle. Got a circle. Yeah, I got a circle. Sorry. Look in sky. See ya. Peace.
Paige just said Paige. Okay. It says we're down. What time is it? Oh, it's only 12:30. So we might just go ahead and end this because I know that get this off. Because I know that Mark is getting tired.
Girl, I've been tired this morning.
So how long after that did your sister come?
She showed up like a minute after I ended that.
Wow, good.
She didn't live
for long.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
You weren't stranded for long.
I wasn't stranded long, and I sat there for a minute, and I was like, I'm just gonna go live. Why not? Because I was like, I've got to wait, and the skies were incredible. So
And that's what we do. And all else fails, we shoot the sky.
That's right. It was a great way to pass the time, so I didn't feel like the traffic was going to kill me. You know.
And you could go live from your cell phone from StreamYard.
Well, I did that with just, the regular YouTube. I didn't use the StreamYard. I can't figure out the StreamYard yet.
It looked like StreamYard to me.
No, it was just the YouTube live.
Oh, well, I was wrong. Well,
I'm happy I'm able to do that again, because that's
easy. Did you test 3 for StreamYard?
I did like 5 test streams yesterday after China told me, and I tried it. And I'm talking to this guy named Kenny at StreamYards, trying to figure out. He's trying to help me because I'm like, I can't screen share, and he's like, what do you want to screen share? I'm like, anything.
You have to pull up a separate tab. I'll show you how to do it.
Yeah, he said I have to open up Chrome, get a tab. That way I can click the Chrome button at the top. But yeah, you're going to have to show me how to. You need to do a tutorial video and show me how to do that.
Matter of fact, I think I'll do it now. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Because I know I'm going to go make me something to eat. And I live with new people and I don't want to wake them up too late.
Well, I can't stay up too late because I have a ride in the morning to take me to work. My son's fiance, she's coming to pick me up and take me to work. So, and hopefully
my husband, congratulations, son.
Yeah, and they've been engaged for 3 years.
I know.
But hopefully my husband will get the radiator pulled off in the morning and we can take it back to O'Reilly's where we got it because we're supposed to have a warranty.
No plug-in intended.
I hope no plug-in intended, but they're supposed to have like a lifetime warranty, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully, you know, keep your fingers crossed. Say some prayers that they will give us a new radiator.
No, we'll give. They better give.
They better.
Better. All right,
Yeah.
so love and light to all of you. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
For all your
Hope
opinions.
you all understand what China was talking about.
Much love to you, Mark, China. I love you guys.
I love
Everybody
you.
in chat. Y'all are awesome. Thanks for letting me come on, and thanks for sharing my video of my wonderful morning.
I'm so sorry that happened to you. I am.
It's not the first time.
No bad luck, you would have none at all.
I know. That's what my mama said. I called her. They drove to Eastland and they saw my car on the side of the road and they called me and were like, "Are you afoot? Are you walking? Where are you?" They left me a message and I called them back. I was like, "Tap the kid and pick me up. I'm fine."
I sent somebody to come to your rescue. I didn't.
I know. I'm very blessed that I have a lot of family that lives around me that I could call to help me. I'm very blessed.
Soon in Texas. What should I tell you? Darn it. I said darn it.
Darn it.
Darn it. I love you, Shannon. Thanks for being here.
I love you too.
I love you guys.
Talk to you later.
Thanks for paying attention, at least. Don't hate me. I love y'all.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night. Bye, Shannon.
Love you.
Shannon Honey sound like pony.
Love y'all.
Love you too.